my God, here's another Joseph Manella track by track album battle, which is again Judas Priest versus Iron Maidens, and this time it's Judas Priest Turbo versus Somewhere in Time. Now, I don't like either of these albums, but Somewhere in Time has grown on me through the years. There are a couple songs I really like off it now. Turbo, except for the song Turbo Lover, I really don't care for the... Oh yeah, not Out of Cold. There's a couple songs that are alright. But here we go. Alright, we start with Turbo Lover versus Caught Somewhere in Time. Easily Turbo Lover. Yeah. You know, I probably would have given it to Somewhere in Time like, I don't know, like 10 years ago. Because I despised Turbo Lover for so long. But then I heard the full version, which I forgot how cool that little section is before the solo. That wasn't in the music video, you know, and it's like, man, that shit reminds me of Judas Priest. Even with all the keyboards and stuff, it just got such a regal Judas Priest vibe before it goes into the solo. And that's the best part of the song. But you know what? I ended up liking the rest of it. I'm giving it to Turbo Lover. Alright, next. Locked In versus Wasted Years. I don't like Locked In. I've always liked Wasted Years. Even, you know, when it was a new album, I went out and bought it because of Wasted Years. You know, I was like, yeah, it's a cool melodic Maiden tune, man. I dig it. I'll go buy the record. And, yeah, Locked In. Good guitar solo, but my God. What's worse, the song or the video? With the Twinkie. Alright, next. Private Property versus Sea of Madness. I don't like either, but this is extremely easy though. Sea of Madness, hands down. You know, I am not a big fan of Sea of Madness, but man, Private Property is beyond shitty. I gotta give it to, you know, Sea of Madness. Alright, next. Parental Guidance versus Heaven Can Wait. Both the worst songs on this album. I can't stand Heaven Can Wait. Can't stand it. I think it sucks balls. It's horrible. You know? But seriously, Parental Guidance D's nuts. I think it's the worst Judas Priest song ever. So I'm going to give it to the crappy old Heaven Can Wait. Alright, next. Rock You All Around the World versus Loneliness of a Long Distance Runner. I used to not like it, but now I love Loneliness of a Long Distance Runner. I absolutely love that song. So my old guitar player, Ryan, told me, dude, you know, because I have it on vinyl, goes, dude, put on the first song on side 2. I think you'll dig it. And what's really weird, he's not really a Maiden guy. And he told me, Lonely the Song, and then I listened really good, and I was like, fuck, man, this is good. Yeah, one of the best songs on the album. Probably the best song, if I really think about it. It's probably my favorite song off the album. Rock You All Around the World, these nuts. Seriously, that stupid-ass song. This is like fucking Judas Priest and Sesame Street. That's what it feels like. Private Property, Parental Guidance, Rock You All Around the World. It just sounds like, I don't know, man. Preschool Judas Priest. Fucking terrible. Alright, next. Out in the Cold versus Stranger in a Strange Land. Easily Out in the Cold. Easily. I don't care for Stranger in a Strange Land. Never did. And they had a video for it, and I saw the tour, and I was like, I remember them playing it, and I'm like, I just don't care for that song. Out in the Cold is the best damn song on this album. Easy win. Easy win. Alright, next. Wild Nights and Hot and Crazy Days versus Deja Vu. Extremely simple, this one. I'm going with Deja Vu because I think Deja Vu is a great deep track. Unfortunately, they did not play it live when I saw the tour, but I believe they were playing it earlier in the tour, so I never got to see them play Deja Vu, and I dig that song. Wild Nights and Hot Crazy Days. These nuts. Deja Vu wins. Next, Hot for Love versus Alexander the Great. Let me tell you, Hot for Love is a stupid ass song that I will admit sucks. But man, I don't know, something about that damn sucky song I like. Yeah, I like some songs that suck. Hot for Love is definitely one of them. Alexander the Great wins though, because I remember when I bought this album. Wasted Years and Alexander the Great were the two songs that got me on the first listen. Then later on I got into like Deja Vu. And then not too long ago, Loneliest the Long Distance Runner. So, yeah. I'm giving that to Alexander the Great. But wait, there's one song left on Turbo, and that's Reckless. And I've seen a lot of people online. They like that song. See, just like me and Hot for Love, these people that like Reckless, see, you like stuff that sucks too. We both have something in common, man. So I added the song Juanita, which is a B-side. They put out 4 or 5 B-sides on Somewhere Time. This is one of them, Juanita, from a band called Marshall Fury. And yeah, I think it's a kind of a kick-ass song, man. Better than Reckless, These Nuts. So, Joseph Manella, this is the final score. Looky that. Maiden, pretty much, yeah, won by a lot. Anyway, thank you so much, Joseph Manella, man. And everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And, or if you have, check to see if you're still subscribed. Because people getting unsubscribed for no reason, so please come back. Alright, leave your comments below what you feel about these two here records, man. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gob.